Remember those days of playing wiffle ball in the backyard? At first, we used wiffle balls with the holes evenly distributed, which allowed the ball to fly straight. Then they introduced the wiffle balls with the holes only on the top, and the pitches took on a life of their own. Well, whether you realized it or not, it was largely the spin rate that determined the movement on the pitch. Consider that your 101 course on a relatively new age term.
Spin on the pitching side is where StatCast really gets exciting from the analytics perspective. That's because radar technology can see things that the human eye is really not equipped to see.
The amount of spin on a pitch changes its trajectory. The same pitch thrown at the same velocity will end up in a different place depending on how much it spins.
For breaking balls, it's more uniform, more movement is better. Certainly not all movement is created equal, but if you're not getting a lot of movement on your breaking pitch, it's just not going to be as effective as if you were.
Contrast that with a fastball, where a high spin rate fastball is going to stay higher in the zone, and a low spin rate fastball will drop, more like a sinker.
You think of a breaking ball, it's actually spinning the other way. You want it to be a higher spin. You don't want that spin to be low on a breaking ball. Just like the fastball, you can get away with that low spin rate or that high spin rate. A breaking ball, the higher the spin, the better. And of course, it's just using gravity to its advantage. If you can keep that high velocity and that high spin, gravity is going to take that thing and create that good vertical drop.
When it comes to curveballs on the Mariners, guys like Marco Gonzalez and Roenis Elias boast high spin rates. But for sliders, Dan Altavilla routinely tops out around 3,000 revolutions per minute. As for tops in the league,
you think of Garrett Richards, Seth Lugo with the New York Mets. Those guys have absolutely exceptional spin rates on those breaking balls. And again, this is a tool that a lot of teams around baseball, when they evaluate players, they base it off spin rate, because spin rate has a much higher effect on the ball and the hitter's eye than velocity does.
Swing and a miss.